In a cultural sensitive climate, diversity and equal opportunity are pushed more than ever. Being on a public platform, anything you say or do will be counted against you and charges in a court of social media opinion. The topic of colorism on reality TV over the past few years has sparked national conversation on if women of darker color has been treated differently. In 2019, VH1 hit show Basketball Wives brought the subject to the forefront when OG was an outcast and even was separated in a reunion. This conversation carries over to the Bravo hit show The Real Housewives of Potomac, especially that the recent treatment of Wendy Osefo, Candace Diller Bassett, and even Monique Samuels, which leads up to the question, does Real Housewives of Potomac have an issue with colorism? Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to my channel and welcome to Josiah's World TV. Before we go ahead and get into the video, be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button so it'll bring more people in so they can check it out. Real Housewives of Potomac premiered on January 17, 2016 on Bravo, which features the life of six wealthy, well, somewhat wealthy, women living in DC, Maryland. The show continuously explored the black experience, wealth within the black community, and even mental health and the community's stigma attached to it. However, there is an obvious issue of colorism and double standards towards black-skinned cast members from both the fans and some of the cast members on the show. When the topic is brought up, it's given a little space and then it just go away. No one really takes accountability, no one hears the other side, and we're left in the same space we started. It seems like we haven't moved forward at all when it comes to acknowledging that colorism do exist on and off the stage. Candace Diller Bassett is arguably the most controversial star of the show. Fans have a love-hate relationship with her witty clapbacks, which some say she takes too far. Diller Bassett says the audience and sometimes others involved in the show view her as an aggressor because of colorism. The conversation about Candace being held a certain standard versus her co-stars who have similar or worse behavior has been a trending topic on social media. And now viewers are starting to dig deeper into Miss Diller Bassett's colorism claims, especially when analyzing Robin Dixon's actions. Back in 2021, Candace Diller Bassett publicly called out her Real Housewives of Potomac stars, mainly Ashley Darby, were having more privilege as a result of their lighter skin tones. She said that fans react more harshly to her going off on her co-stars because of the stereotypical perceptions of darker skinned black women being viewed as more aggressive. She said all of her castmates are equally vicious and believes colorism is the reason she's singled out. Candace co-stars Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon, who are both light-skinned, disagree with Candace's analysis of the situation. Now, in an interview with the Jasmine brand, Robin defended Ashley and said that Ashley spent 3 seasons being dragged by the fans, and the only reason why Ashley has gone to better favor of the fans and because we get to see a different side of her as a mother. I think people have short memories. Candace's memory is a little short. Giselle agreed and added, Ashley does not say half the things Candace says that are bad. While Candace and Ashley has the most issues, one light-skinned co-star that has been on the same part of aggression, actions, and reactions is Robert Dixon. In season 4, Robin charges at Monique Samuels during a verbal argument while standing in close proximity. Samuels threatened Dixon with an umbrella as a means to remove Dixon from her personal space. Even in this season, Robin has turned all the way up. In episode 4, she confronts Wendy Osefo over a comment that she heard her make about charges when Osefo tells her to stand on her words as a way to prove she stands firm in her beliefs. Wendy demands that Robin sits down and stop walking towards her as Robin gets aggressive. When it comes to Wendy, verbal jabs of her work as a political commentator is nothing new. Her strong vocabulary and diction makes her read sound more like a lecture than a low blow. In season 5, when Wendy had a heated moment with Ashley Darby over not being able to bring her daughter to a lake house getaway where Ashley brought her son, Dean, Ashley called Wendy aggressive on her first season. The comments gained traction outside of the show and were addressed at the season 5 reunion. While the conversation at the reunion allowed the women to address and at least recognize the darker skinned cast members' concern, for example, Wendy expressed the way certain words act as a dog whistles to viewers to open the floodgates of criticism towards the darker skinned cast members, it was still a very quick conversation that was heavily overlooked. This past Sunday episode saw a repeat from season 5 violence. However, the Green Eye Bandits, Giselle and Robin, had different opinions from 6 years ago, in which they actually supported the violence and encouraged Wendy Osefo to fight, all simply because the housewife read both of them for filth during her sophomore season. Now, the audience see Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon actually antagonizing Wendy, including Mia Thornton. It all started when Real Housewives of Atlanta, Peter Thomas, talked to Mia about his quote-unquote beef with Wendy in a deal where he was waiting on Wendy to get back with him. Now, when confronted by Mia, Wendy actually shows the receipts that she was actually waiting on a response from Peter about when she could see the site of the location. Either way, the episode was filled with Mia gaslighting Wendy the whole dinner, in which Mia decides to bring up the drama with Peter at the table. Wendy wasn't having it and checked Mia real quick, saying, "I don't have beef with men," which set the whole argument off. Now, not only did Mia throw a drink at Wendy, but she attempted to hit her with her purse and broke down her nails, which were bleeding. Not once in this situation did Wendy engage physically, only verbally. Yet Mia was comforted by Robin and Giselle, when in fact in season 5, Giselle felt so threatened by Monique Samuels after her altercation with Candace Dillard that she hired security guards. Robin and Giselle both intentionally iced out Monique. And as Karen Huger says, 2 wrongs does not make a right, which is why she stayed very much neutral in both physical altercations. However, the show has a long history of standing with light-skinned women and turning on brown and dark-skinned women. Monique, Candace, and now Wendy. What's most shocking about Sunday's night episode, Robin's constant narrative that Wendy is antagonizing Mia. When Robin whipped out her phone to record the altercation, she was only zooming on Wendy though. Discussions of colorism and microaggressions are both extremely important as people continue to learn about institutional racism and unconscious bias. Hopefully, this will just be the beginning of unlearning for all of our housewives as the overall franchise introduce more women of color in various casts. You guys, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this whole subject regarding colorism on Real Housewives of Potomac. Do you think that is a reach, or do you also see it as a viewer? Let me know your thoughts and comments below, and let's go ahead and get that discussion going. All right, bye. Hey, what's up guys, it's Josiah's World TV. Now if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I post more videos. Bye bye.